This is the Marvel Legends series 6-inch Captain America Secret War. Captain America. The figure is part of the third wave of these new Captain America Marvel Legends 6-inch figures for 2016 and part of the Abomination. Marvel Legends Abomination Build-A-Figure wave. He comes with the right arm of Abomination. We will build Abomination together once I've reviewed all these figures. And seriously, Hasbro, this is probably the second weakest figure in the wave, in my opinion. I think Eel is still the weakest, but I picked up the figure, the whole set actually, at Kramer Toy Warden, and I have no idea why all of a sudden they would do a Secret War Captain America. No relation to Secret Wars. Secret War was a storyline that assembled Nick Fury, the Caucasian Nick Fury, I think, and a few other Avengers, Black Widow, Cap. They tried to wage war, secret war, against Latveria, and well, it was okay. The story was okay back in the 90s, but all of a sudden they decided to do again another obscure character, and they gave him this really corny gimmick. Like, it feels like he's going after the shield rather than throwing it, because if he were throwing it, the shield you throw a shield this, he throws the shield this way usually, and then the shield would have to be here. So the streak should be like that, like that, not like this is for kids. This is, and I thought Hasbro already established the fact that 6-inch is for the older kids or the adults, while the 3.75-inch are for the kids. But they're still trying to sell these big figures for the kids. I guess that's where the money is. And it seems to me that this wave is all about repurposing molds. And I say that because this mold, if it looks very familiar to you, there's nothing different about it. The head sculpt is, I think, from the US Agent head sculpt, which I don't have anymore because I sold it. But the body definitely is this body. It's the same gloves, boots, body, skull. Oh, the belt is different. All right, kudos Hasbro. Well done for the belt. The new belt. Head sculpt is I'm sure they recycled this somewhere. I don't know. Somebody tell me, the Ultimate Captain America or whatever. Return of the Marvel Legends Captain America somewhere, or I think it's the US Agent. The shield is the same, they just painted it differently, obviously, and they added a new hand. So this guy is a repurpose. This guy is a repurpose. This guy obviously is a repurpose. This guy will, I think this is a repurpose. Only these two are the new molds, I think, and this one. Well, this one looks like a rhino mold, but we'll see. It does look like a rhino mold. So I think this wave is just a cash cow for Hasbro, just a way to squeeze money out of their molds. And you know what? The only real reason I picked up this wave was for Scarlet Witch, and yeah, the other figures look okay, but a lot of the other figures are just you know, I'm not a completist anymore for Marvel Legends, and I will, you know, a lot of the figures are just incidentary figures or peripheral, and obscure characters here and there. I appreciate the fact that Hasbro is trying to appease the clamor for more obscure characters, more comic book characters. That's all well and good, but make sure you release the figures that the mainline figures, the mainstream figures that the collectors are really asking for. Quicksilver, or I don't know, any more of the Hall of Armor Iron Man figures, or no, okay, maybe too much Iron Man, or something else. I mean, there's a lot of other, even comic book figures. There's a lot of other comic book. Psylocke, come on, you haven't released that. Except for the San Diego Comic Convention, you promised us a regular Psylocke. There's so many figures they promised that that's what they should be focusing on. They should be releasing those figures they promised that they haven't released before coming up with these. But I sort of understand this. This is their business. They're trying to squeeze money out of their molds, and that's the reason for this. And I'll probably end up selling this figure after this review. after I review everybody in the Abomination wave, and because of my bias towards it, I'm not really into this figure. This figure again is just gonna get a 7 out of 10. It's well made, it's good enough, but appealing wise, and you know, I know a lot of you are gonna hate me for dissing a well-made Captain America figure because I don't like it, but that's how I feel. For me, it's a 7 out of 10. It's not worth spending full retail or scalper prices for it. It's not short packed. There's like 2 in a case. You won't have a hard time finding this particular figure. And I wouldn't be surprised if some unscrupulous collectors will return this figure without the part as featured in this awesome video by Remy Wilson, the Ultimate Collector. He showed us a video in the US what happens when collectors return figures without the BAF, which sucks. Anyway, so there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed this little video review. Not entirely happy about it. It's a great figure if you haven't gotten any Captain America figures yet. But for me, it's just a 7 out of 10. Marvel Legends series, The Secret War 6-inch Captain America. Thanks for watching.